We're going to give you a nice light, fresh recipe for summer. You can get these things at the farmer's market. Janine Washle is here from Cloverfield's Farm and Kitchen to show us how to make watermelon salsa.
Yes, and this is exactly what you said. It's great if you go to a farm stand, the farmer's market, or even to your garden.
Grocery or your garden.
Yeah, exactly. With all of the rain, garden is just going crazy. And you'll see as we go along, this uses several things that you can get out of your garden to make use of tomatoes, cucumbers, and those big old watermelons.
Yes, all right. So we start with cubed watermelon.
Yes, watermelon, and that goes into our bowl. And then because it's a salsa and traditionally tomatoes are used, I've chopped up some garden tomatoes.
Okay.
And when it's a watermelon salsa, I like to use red tomatoes, but if it's a peach salsa, which is the WDRB recipe, I'll use yellow tomatoes because that's really pretty in there. And then a spring onion that I've chopped up. And salsa just means sauce, so we're essentially making, you know, a chunky sauce. And then I've got cilantro. Watermelon is really popular in a lot of Mexican recipes, desserts, snacks, street food, that sort of thing. So all of these flavors are very harmonious with watermelon. A jalapeno, because the peppers are just going crazy right now.
Yeah, I got it.
And so if you buy a jalapeno out of the grocery store, they're actually modified now so that there's no heat. So this gives you that wonderful jalapeno flavor, but no heat.
But without the heat. And if you're going to buy one and you're worried about the heat, get the seeds out.
Yes.
The seeds provide a lot of that.
Exactly. And then we've got some lime juice. Lime and watermelon go so well together.
Okay.
And then we have to season it up. And as we all know,
and you've got zest in there too.
I put the zest in there too for just a little extra punch of flavor.
Okay.
And then we've got salt, because salt and watermelon are, you know, just complementary, and a little bit of chili powder. It's a Mexican chili that is kind of a smoky flavor, but there is no heat. It just adds depth of flavor to it.
Okay.
So right there is a nice, simple watermelon salsa. And you can serve watermelon salsa, any type of fruit salsa, with chips or over barbecued fish tacos, chicken, fajitas, that sort of thing. But we can kick it up a little bit more.
A little variation.
By, here we go again, going to the garden with some cucumbers.
Okay.
And I've got a lot of really nice pickling cucumbers, so I just went ahead and chopped those up. But you could use any kind.
Any kind of
And
cucumber.
then kalamata olives are just a delicious, salty counterpoint to the watermelon.
Okay.
And so it's just, now it's very colorful and pretty. I've got a grilled chicken breast. You can see how it adds, you know, grilled chicken is so tasty, the smoky flavors and all, but it's a little bland to look at.
Right.
But as soon as you add a little bit of salsa to it, all of a sudden you've got a nice punch of color, and it's a good contrast to the smoky warmth and the heat. And then you've got some peach salsa,
This
which
is
is
the one you mentioned.
Yes, and this is some pulled chicken that has a barbecue sauce on it.
Okay.
So that's a nice touch. And then spring apples or June apples are really popular. You can make homemade applesauce and can that. I use the apples to actually make apple cider vinegar, and then I infused it with blueberries that I found at the farm stand. And then this is some blackberry mustard, and I'll walk you all through those steps in the recipes that I'll provide to you.
So the way it works is you go to our website, we've got a contact link for Janine, you send her an email and she sends you a whole booklet full of recipes, including the peach salsa, the watermelon salsa, and these others that she's just mentioned. And next segment, what are we going to work on?
Old-fashioned peach cobbler.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I can't wait. Thank you, Janine.